There's a lot of confusion around neural networks. What are they and what can they do? As the name suggests, there's some link with brains, but that can lead people to think that neural networks are like a brain. They are as intelligent as, say, our brains. But the only similarity is actually a bit of architecture that they share, and they're still worlds apart. You can think of it as brains inspired the development of the neural networks we have today. Okay, so what is a neural network? In its simplest form, it's a very complex function. You may remember when you were in high school, you worked with functions like y equals x squared. You put a number in, it got squared, it got spat out. Another number got spat out. Now, neural networks are basically the same thing, except they take in far more complex data sets. So you can throw things like pictures at them. You can throw networks at them. You can throw Excel sheets of various data points at them. So they take complex data. And then they specify some category as an output. So you throw complex data into them, and then they distill that down to one of, say, 3 or 10 different categories that data should be classified as. And therein lies their power. So they are not about to start writing poetry, but they are very good at classification tasks that we train them to do. And that brings me to the next point. Neural networks have to be trained. If you want a neural network that classifies, say, dogs and cats, you have to throw a lot of pictures of dogs and cats at them. And every time you throw that picture at them, you've got to say, this is a dog, this is a cat, this is a cat. And over time, they will start to learn the features in those complex data sets that represent either a dog or a cat. And therein lies their power, is they learn features. We don't have to explicitly code them on every last pixel in the picture to say, if that pixel is this color in this position, then call it a cat or call it a dog. They'll figure that all out on their own, and that gives them a certain kind of intelligence. However, it's very much hemmed in by the data we feed into the model. So if I take suddenly a picture of a bird after training my neural network on dogs and cats, and I throw a bird picture at it, it could come back saying something silly like, this is a cat with 30% probability. It can't think outside of the cat and dog box. Okay, so that's all on neural networks at a high level. There are specific types of neural networks for different applications, but we're going to look at that in a different video.